Hello and welcome to a mod review of the Lord of the Rings mod review. Now let me just tell you that this is a huge mod. Just look at this huge wall, and I haven't even gone into the secondary biome that this game mod adds. So first off, this ad is huge. They are saying it's still in beta, but if you ask me, this mod is so big that I think they should take it out of beta soon and make it like a finished mod, I guess you could call it. Now, of course, it does need some tune-ups, but it is still the best mod I have ever done a review of and the hardest. So, yeah. So, I am doing this in honor of The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug coming out December 13th. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. But yeah, let's get started with blocks. So as you can see, there are tons and tons of blocks. There's Mordor Rock, there's Gondor, there's Rohan, there's Copper, there's ore, of course, there's ore, and there's more wood, like the Shire wood, and Malorn wood, and then Merk Oak, and Chard. Chard is cool. Looks awesome. But yeah, and then there's, of course, all the wooden planks of them. There's wooden planks of pear wood and cherry wood, too, which, for some reason, the real wooden blocks aren't there. I believe it might be in this chest. Yeah. Cherry, pear, and apple are over here in this chest. So, yeah. There's a lot of things, like they add more ores, which I believe all these ores would be found in the other biome that they add, which is Middle Earth, if you didn't guess that. And then you can make blocks out of them, which look pretty cool. I like these two. They look cool. Oops, accidentally gave myself two of them. But yeah, doesn't that just look cool? This one seems to glow, so that's a neat feature. So yeah, that's blocks, I'd say, and let's go over this chest. Remains, ooh, neat. And Goodrill ore, Quendite ore, bluish, and then there's Quendite grass, which is kind of pretty, I think. It's just this weird color and kind of poofs of smoke. I like how it looks. Looks kind of cool. Oops. Yeah, I'm not gonna go over everything. I'll just go over some of the coolest looking stuff in these chests. Like, oh, there's a block of Quendite, and yeah, they're copper and tin you'd use to make bronze, so you might want to know that. Mithril. This is a mithril block right there, and in that item frame. And over in this chest, there's hearth block, which I just thought looked kind of cool. Like, it's kind of ugly, but I thought it looked cool. You could make some pretty awesome looking structures with all this extra blocks if you wanted to. Like, this is my favorite mod, like the best mod ever, so I really like it. It's really cool. So I think I will move on from blocks over to decorations, because this game adds many decorations. They add beacons, like the beacon of Gondor, if you've seen the movies, where they have the beacons and Pippin sneaks up and lights one, and yeah, it lights, and then it just makes this smoke. I don't know. I think it should make the smoke go higher somehow. I'm not a developer, a mod programmer, so I don't know how everything works. But either way, it's pretty cool. They add flowers and saplings and all that stuff. They add different ovens and crafting tables, which you can use to craft different types of weapons, like later when I get onto weapons, if you want to make a Gondor sword, it's the same recipe as an iron sword, but in a Gondor crafting table, and the same with a few other weapons. So yeah. Now, it also adds stalagmites and stalactites. So yeah, I'll take some of these. And it also adds chandeliers, which I think look cool. So I'll take an elven chandelier, because I really like elven stuff. And yeah, stalagmites, I believe. I don't want to mess up. Stalagmite, yep. And stalactite. Looks pretty cool. I bet you can find these in caves. Eh. Oh, I forgot to hang up the chandelier. We need chandeliers. And these produce light. It's the same thing as these, you know. All the chandeliers. Yeah. And that would be the crafting recipe for this one. You'd get a Malorn stick, an iron, and then the 2 Malorn torches, which are right here, which are another one of the things. You create them with a quendite, so there's what you'd use the quendite ore for, a quendite crystal, and a Malorn stick, which I believe you could get from Malorn wooden planks, and make it out of that, yeah. Somewhere in this, yeah, Malorn wooden planks. You can make sticks out of that. So yeah, there's many things in this mod. It's a very fun mod. Oh yes, over here we have the troll statues, which look kind of cool. The armor stand, which is really fun, and the dwarven door. Oh hey look, and it's night. Perfect time to try out the dwarven door. So this is so cool about dwarven doors. Like that. You see it changing? It changes when it's dark. So like, let's do time set day. And it's looks like that. So like, you could use this for like a secret base. You know, because whenever I try to build a secret base in Minecraft in survival mode without pistons and stuff, I would have such a hard time, because putting a door there, it would obviously look different. Well, this is quite awesome. And then what I like to do is just time set night, and watch it slowly change. Slowly changes. Now, of course, this would stand out in night, but hey, it would still look cool. Slowly changing. Slowly. And voila. Or, now voila. Or, you know, it's still changing. But yeah, it looks really cool. Ooh. Oh my, and it glows around the edges. That's so awesome. Yeah, this would stand out, but during the day, your secret base would be secret. Now, with the troll statues, you know, kind of reminds me of in The Hobbit, when he tricks the trolls and then they're turned into stone. But I think they should update these, you know, make them look more like they got turned into stone by the sun. That'd be so cool looking. Just like have their arms sticking out, like shielding themselves. And so there's a 1, 2, and a 3. This one's 1. I believe it's like a little ripped clothes. This one is like only wearing shorts, so may need to get a belt. And this one's like only ripped a little bit, so yeah. And the armor stand, which I found so cool. I was just messing around with this mod, and I saw this, and I'm like, oh, an armor stand? What, really? So I'm wearing Galvorn armor. Let's put that on, see what it looks like. I don't want to put on boots, that'd be weird. So yeah, you right click and you get this little thing, and then you can just shift click it in, and voila. Look, just gives you a little armor stand. It's an armor stand somewhat like in the Fallen Kingdom music video. That's a good music video. Ah. And this armor looks so cool too, but I'll get to that later in the video. Just that looks so cool. It's in my first 2 favorite armor sets in this mod. You're scaring me, Creeper. I know I'm in creative, but I don't want you to blow up all my stuff. Bing! So yeah, let's put all that stuff back. Another really cool thing in here is this warg skin rug, which is kind of weird looking, but it looks quite awesome. They add wargs in this mod, which you might have guessed, but yeah. It's really really fun mod. I really enjoy it. Also had several different torches, like the orc torch, which is just 2 sticks and a narite gem. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. But then there's a use for narite stuff, so yeah. And then my second favorite torch, the wood elven torch, which red murk oak leaves, coal, and a stick. Which red murk oak leaves comes off of the red murk oak trees. So yeah, you could get shears and make them, or maybe it just drops off, I don't know. But yeah, they look pretty cool. I'll show you what they look like. They have kind of those leaves coming off. I thought that was kind of cool. But these blue ones are my favorite. I could go up here and just looks really cool. Because they're all flashing in at different times. So yeah, they're pretty cool. And now I think I've gone over most of the really awesome things, decorations. Oh yeah, they also add Malorn ladders and orc steel bars, which from what I've seen they work pretty much the same as any other ladder. They just look different, kind of cool. But the orc steel bars, they work the same as iron bars, but they're more orcified. It's not even a word, but it is now. Is this the right chest? Yep. I need to craft orc steel bars, like, I believe that's the same as normal steel bars, but with orc steel. So, yeah, and these are just like normal ladders, except with Malorn sticks. So, now let's head on to the food, which there's quite a bit of. Well, not too much food. They add in some food. They add green apples, which is cool. So yeah, they add plates, which I found really awesome. Pies, apple crumble. So yeah, I'll just take some food. Well, they add apple crumble, Morgul shrooms, which you can use in a magical drink later on. They add apples that are green, gammon, lembas, cherry pie, lettuce, pears. You can also use that in a drink, but it also restores hunger, and cherries. Yeah, now the plates, they're more of a decoration than anything, so. Well, you just take the apples or whatever you want and just set it on the plates. Ding. So yeah, you could set up a little table and just feed your friends gammon off of their plate. Now, pie does not set on plates. Oops. It's its own just little block. It's like cake. You right click and eat it, you know. Oh, I'm shattering plates. That's not good. So yeah, those are all the food. Whoa, yeah, I believe I'm missing one. Why don't I have that in there? I'm missing the Malorn nut. No, I'm not. But this can also be used in a recipe for a magical drink. So yeah, kind of cool. Now over to the pretty leafy torches, or the tools. And with all of these, you may be wondering why I chose the certain things that I put in the item frames. They're just the things that I thought looked the coolest, so these are all my favorite blocks. Hi, zombies. So yeah, I liked the green apple and the Malorn nut, but over here, I liked all these. That's a elvish axe, an elven axe, I mean. A mithril pickaxe. You may think that's a scythe, but it's really a orcish hoe. And a dwarven shovel. And I also put one of each tool. I found which one looks the coolest of which and put it up there. So yeah. They add many different ores, as I was talking about copper and tin. You'd use those to make bronze. You just put them together, and voila, you get bronze. So they add bronze tools, which they're all the same crafting recipe as the normal tools, except with bronze. You don't even have to use a special crafting table like you do with some others. So yeah, all the same. Mithril, which look amazing. The pickaxe just looks awesome. They're also the same, except with a mithril ingot. All that stuff. And you can get mithril nuggets, but yeah, that's all the mithril. Then I'm not going to show off all the crafting recipes, but the mithril hoe looks really cool. I like how whoever developed this mod, or whatever group of people, may have been a group of people, I don't know, how they made the tools look. They didn't make them all look the same. Like mithril hoe, it has that little spike on it. But I think the Malorn is kind of ugly. I mean, it's made of wood, so, and it's an ugly wood, so yeah, they're all the same crafting recipe, trust me. Whoa, creeper. Hi buddy. Could you please step away from my tools and chests full of stuff and my hours of work into putting this together? Thank you. Why are you walking sideways? Oh, wait, are you walking forwards? Go away. Thank you. It's private property. But there's Elven, which also look awesome. They look somewhat like Gondor tools too, though. So that's something weird. But all the Elven stuff, they're just made in an Elven crafting table with iron and Malorn sticks. Or I guess you could make them in a normal crafting table as long as you use Malorn sticks, maybe. Dwarven, their shovel's really fat, and it looks kind of cool. Their axe, it's the same, just same crafting recipe, except with dwarf steel. And then orc, which I think look the same, so yeah, I think the developer could change that, but you know, orcs, they're not the most creative species, so maybe they would just copy the normal ones. But then the Yorukai, they're apparently more creative. Their hoe looks like a scythe, the symbol of death, and it scares me. But yeah, there's the axe, just looks awesome. It's the same crafting recipe, except with York steel. Their axe looks awesome. Their pickaxe also looks awesome. Their hoe looks amazing. And the shovel, just the boring old shovel. So yeah, that's all the tools. Now moving on to the weaponry. Oh, and by the way, this is what an orcish torch looks like. So yeah, you can find these in Mordor biome things. That's an elven sword. That's a wood elven bow. But anyways, now on to all the weapons. They had a lot of weapons. They have bronze weapons, which same crafting recipe of the normal sword except with bronze. Any stick you like. Bronze spear. That's just like this. 2 sticks like that. And a bronze ingot. So yeah, then there's the orc weapons. The orc scimitar, which is a normal sword just with like that. So yeah. You may have to do this in a Morgul crafting table, so yeah. They also have an orc battle axe, which I think is pretty awesome crafting recipe. You just orc steel all around like that and 2 sticks. So yeah. Next is the orc dagger. Voila. And a poisoned orc dagger, which has no crafting recipe. And then the orc bow, which, if you ask me, it's not the best bow. It's okay, I guess. Like, well, they made it out of steel, so I wouldn't expect it to be. But it just looks bad. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but I don't like it. I mean, orcs weren't known for their archer ability, so. And then the mithril, plus 8 damage. Like, compare that to this. Plus 6, plus 5, plus 4. It's not that good. Plus 8! That's amazingly strong. Like, if you can hit a troll with this and, like, almost kill it instantly. There's a mithril dagger. 7 damage. Oh, but did I show off the crafting recipe for daggers? If I did, it didn't. It's like this. It's just... Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy with the button clicking. I would rather make this than a mithril sword, although it does do more damage, but this is just cheaper to make. So if you want to save your mithril to make these awesome looking blocks, then you could just make a dagger to protect yourself. There's a battle axe. Same crafting recipe as the other battle axe. A warhammer, though, which looks awesome. You can see little spikes coming. I don't know. But it's just like this. 2 mithril and 3 sticks. So yeah, looks cool. Mithril crossbow. This one's awesome. It's a pretty weird, awesome crafting recipe, though. Be warned. 2 string, 4 mithril like that, and 3. And I believe they shoot shotguns shoot. Crossbow shoot crossbow bolts, which, and the animation's a little weird looking, but yeah, that's a bolt. It's glitching a little bit, but hey, mod's awesome. And now on to the... Oh yeah, the orcs also have a warhammer. It's just out of place. Same crafting recipe, all that. Now on to the Gondorian, which you see what I mean? They look somewhat the same, somewhat similar. Like, I mean, sure, the Gondorian stuff does look a little different, but the colors, they look similar. So, Gondorian weapons. Gondorians are not the best fighters in this mod. Trust me. I got elven armor on and just fought off. And I also had really powerful weapons, but I just like blew up their entire area. But anyways, onto their weapons. You'd make this in a Gondorian crafting table, and then you just make it the same recipe as a iron sword. 1 stick, 2 iron ingots. Dagger, same thing. 1 iron ingot and a Gondorian crafting table. A Gondorian spear. Spears are so much fun. Take 2 sticks and 1 iron and a Gondorian crafting table. And I'll just show off a spear. They're fun. Come here, creeper. Oh, I missed. I must kill the creeper. But yeah, they're pretty awesome. Yeah. But they're not my favorite weapon. They're just kind of cool and fun. Anyways, now on to the Gondorian Warhammer. Same crafting recipe, except with iron and a Gondorian crafting table. Maloran. These people are really not the most tough. They use wood. to build their weapons, and they only have a sword and a bow. Bow? It's okay, I guess. It looks cool. You can see the little green. Shoots pretty far, but still, not the best. And the sword, only 4.5. In an elven crafting table with Maloran, and then 2 Maloran wooden planks, but I guess you could just make the same sword in any crafting table, I guess, maybe. Elven swords! Yay, I love elven weapons. They're like really fun to play with. 6.5 damage with an elven sword. You make it in an elven crafting table, you have to, with Maloran stick and iron ingot. Well, maybe not. Maybe you can make it in a normal crafting table. Let's see. And now let us get some sticks and some iron, and we'll see. Oh wait, wrong sticks. Derp. Derp, 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 derp. Nope, just makes an iron sword. I was right. So yeah. Listen to me, I know this. But elven sword, just make it like that, an elven crafting table. You have to, I just checked. And then you can make an elven spear. You know, all that stuff. Elven bow, iron, and string in an elven crafting table. Yeah. Elven dagger. I like how their daggers look. Just like that. Then, yeah, now on to dwarven. If you ask me, the dwarves make way too fat weapons. I mean, but they're more known for their fighting like brute force rather than swift attacks, just killing off many things, you know. And they're kind of slow, like tanks. Slow, tough, small, short, all that stuff. I don't know. That's my opinion on them. But yeah, it's made in normal sword, except with dwarf steel. The daggers, same thing. The dwarven battle axe, which looks quite awesome. Just like that, same crafting recipe. I'm going to stop going over the crafting recipes because you know how it works. Now this one, we haven't seen anything like this. A dwarven throwing axe, which are so much fun. You just 2 like this, and 2 dwarf steel ingots like that. 2 sticks, 2 dwarf steel ingots. Which I saw the crafting recipe and immediately thought that whoever created this is so awesome. But yeah. There's just one explanation for how awesome this mod is, that the creators were nerds. So, yeah, it's really quite a fun weapon, just especially in creative mode. Yeah, they're very, very much fun. But yeah, they do a little bit of damage, not the most. Here, let's kill a creeper. See how many shots it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots to kill a creeper, but they're fun. Well, before I started this, I was just kind of running around the Middle Earth world with tools and stuff. Now, they're not the most accurate, and just attacking things, and I attacked in a dwarf tower, and a dwarf hit me with this and knocked me off the tower, so yeah. I guess it would be a way to do damage on your enemies from a long ways away and then get the axe back. Because as you can see, you hit an enemy with it, it bounces off, and you get it back. Which, with arrows, you don't, so yeah. Wow, poor crafting table. Sour ghost, yep. And now onto the Yorikai. Battle weapon stuff. Yeah. So, it's a normal sword, you know, same thing. Battle axe, same. Warhammer, same crafting recipe. In case you don't remember it, it's like that. 3 sticks. 4 Yorick steel, like that. Yorick spear, just looks awesome, right? Grr. But yeah, looks pretty cool. I love the animation that you have when you. Barely missed him. Oh my. Where'd he go? Maybe I more than barely missed him. Well, yeah. So that's the Yorkai spear, which is now lost. Their crossbow, which is, I don't know. I don't really like the crossbows. They seem like they're a little too expensive and complicated, and the animation's a little weird, so don't like it. Kind of blocks my sight. Meow. And doesn't shoot the best. Makes a cool sound though, so. And then of course there's the dagger. And the poison dagger, which has no crafting recipe. But now there's more weapons. I know. There's the Rorick, which is made with iron ingots and a Maloran stick, or actually any stick, but in a Rorick, I don't know, crafting table. Have a dagger, and they have a spear, which I think is the coolest looking one. So, I think their spear looks the coolest. Let's see if I can hit a zombie now. Aw. Yeah. And I think spears do more damage, and you can fight like that with them, so. Spears are fun. A bat. I hate bats. I just do. But now that I've messed around with a sword, now this is like the wood elven, the bow of Mirkwood, which just looks cool. And like this, sticks and string in a wood elven crafting table. So yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. It also has that green, but it shoots pretty far. I finally killed off that zombie. But yeah, it looks really quite cool. So, now the slingshot, like what that one dwarf has in The Hobbit. I forgot his name. But yeah, they shoot pebbles, and you get pebbles from gravel. Put gravel in your crafting table, and you get 4 pebbles. So makes sense, right? With a sling, this even works in survival. I'm not joking. It just literally shoots this fast. It's not the most ranged, but it can be kind of fun. And now you have a use for gravel, besides flint. But yeah, it obviously isn't the most powerful weapon. Now let's move on to the armor, which I am wearing some of right now. Dun dun dun! It just looks really cool. I like that armor. There's bronze armor, which it's the same crafting recipe as normal armor, except with bronze. There's orc, which looks quite awesome. Here, I'll try it on. I'll try on orc armor, and you tell me how I look. Oh yeah, grr. And also, I need to take off my orc armor, put it back in the chest. Then there's also Gondorian. I guess it's cool. It's kind of ugly. Achievement get. I mean, it does look kind of cool, but it's not my favorite. Yeah. And then also, let's put this back now. I'll only try on some of the armor, okay? I'll put on this winged Gondorian helmet, because that's part of Gondor, right? Which, it looks kind of weird, but it's awesome. Like, it'd be cool if it gave you ability like, jump boost or something. What? It just disappeared. Okay. That's nice. After that, there's Elven, which Elven armor is one of my favorites. Oh, and Mithril. It's really quite strong, I believe. I'm not sure, but I believe Mithril is this stuff that Frodo wore, and he survived getting stabbed by a cave troll with a trident, I believe. I'm not sure. So yeah, it's just made with Mithril. And the Gondorian is just made with iron in a Gondorian crafting table. Bing, bing, bing. Elven. See the, one darker armor that I was wearing, the Galvorn, is just dark elf, so yeah. They both look really cool. It's just the elven one's whiter and lighter, and the dark one's darker. Now, warg fur armor. I'm not sure this would be the strongest. It's made with warg fur, which you can get from killing wargs. And it looks kind of cool. Like, I like the feet. And look up at the top. If you can see, there's eyes. I'm serious. There's eyes up at the top. You can't really see it. But how do you like my armor? Do you like my feet? You like my new shoes? Yeah, you can see for like a split second that there's eyes on top. It'd be more helpful if there's a person, another person here, wearing this, and then I could just record what they looked like. Like show you the eyes on top of the helmet. Dwarven. If you put this on, you get an achievement that says tight fit. At first I didn't get it, and I'm like, oh wait, haha, dwarves are short. I'll just put on their helmet, because helmets look the coolest. Yeah, awesome. I forgot to take it off, derp. Galavorn, you saw me wearing that. It's right here. Oh yeah, Dwarven. It's just made same with dwarf steel. Warg fur, showed you that. Galavorn, it's made with Galvorn ingots, and it's an elven crafting table, so it's because it's a dark elf. Yorkai, their helmets look quite cool. Grr, but you know, they're definitely not my favorite. They're kind of ugly. They look cool, but they're kind of ugly too. So yeah. Next is warg, but I can't wear that because I'm not a warg, and I can't put it on a warg either because it can't be put on wargs that are spawned in with a spawn egg for some reason. You have to find them naturally, and they're very rare. Wood Elven, these people are awesome. I love the Galvorn, but if I had to choose between, I couldn't. If I could have both, I would wear both, because that just looks so awesome. It's like a hood. I love that. It looks so cool. So yeah, I just love how that looks. That's so cool. And the green and stuff, that's so much fun. I'm gonna keep this. I like it. I'm gonna wear it. It's mine. My precious. It's actually appropriate to say my precious in this, because it's the Lord of the Rings mod, and if you don't know what the Lord of the Rings is and you haven't seen it, that was Gollum, just for your information. No, Rorik armor. It's just 2 leather, 3 iron, and a Rorik crafting table. 3 leather, iron like that. The boots, leather. So I'm thinking from all the leather that these would be a little more comfortable than the pure metal. Yeah. Leather across the top, iron like that. Cool. Cool enough. Next, wow, I've actually gotten pretty far. Hey, no, you're not allowed to use my place for hanging up. Thank you. For hanging up chandeliers and torches. You can't use that as shade. But now that we've gotten so far and we're past armor, it's time to go on to pipes. And yes, I know smoking is bad, but there's a white smoke which you just make like with go away. But like you take a normal pipe and you make white, and that would be white smoke. But you can make any type of color with all the different wool. So I'll take brown smoke because that sounds weird. Magic smoke, which that's like what's the heck? I don't know how to make magic smoke. I'm not sure if you can. Oh wait. Why would you put a diamond to make white smoke? But yeah, there's magic smoke, green smoke, sounds a little nuclear, and blue smoke. You just hold it back until it poofs like that. There's brown smoke. Then hold it back, there's green, my nuclear smoke, and blue. And then there's the ship. And I've tried many, many times. You cannot get the ship to go through the hoops. But you can creep people out by shooting a ship at them. Well, there's the ship. But yeah. My only wish is that they would make, when you pull back the pipe, that it would like come out quicker. Like the smoke would come out quicker. I just wish they made that a little quicker. But other than that, the pipes are pretty cool. Now we're on to brewing. So in this mod you can smoke and drink. It's kind of a bad influence if you ask me, but yeah, you have to make a barrel to brew stuff. So to make a barrel, it's kind of expensive, but not too expensive. You take any kind of wood like this, 2 iron ingots and 1 bucket. Oh, and if I were you, I would get mod like not enough items, because there's so many crafting recipes in this that you might need to know. So yeah, I've already brewed up some cider, but just so you know how to make that, you just write in these 3, and all that, you fill that with the green apples, and then these 2 bottom buckets, they'd have to be full of water, so you'd have to have water buckets. So yeah, that's how you'd make potent cider. I think I get it. I don't get it. How does this work? I've gotten these things to work before. I don't get it. But, yeah, I've already made that. How you'd make cherry liquor is you just take cherries like that and do that. And then how you make perry, you just take pears and put water. Perry, yes, spelled like the name, like Perry the Platypus. But now onto the more deadly, evil, like very alcoholic, more alcoholic type of drinks. Rum, which has more nausea than all these three. So that's the effect from a now ale. This can be really bad, a lot of nausea. And even when it's weak, mead, I don't think it's that bad for you. Mead, it's really actually not that bad for you. It's sugary, so, yeah. But, yeah. Now, back to ale. I didn't really talk about it. It can be found in hobbit taverns or in Gondorian fortresses, or in dwarven towers in chests. So yeah, and yeah, so that's ale. Mead, it's not that bad. It's like just sugary. It can be found in mead halls, in chests or in barrels, and restores 2 hunger sticks. But if you drink 3 within 5 minutes, you do get drunk. So be careful. Just don't drink a whole lot. Now I believe we are on to the magical ones. Muravor Nifridel. Yeah, it's made with 1 sugar, 1 Eleanor, 1 Nifridel, and 3 Malor nuts and stuff like that, and it's magical. It is created by the elves, and when drunk, it restores hunger and grants strength. So cool. Nice job, elves. The next magical one is Orc Draught. Now this is the Morgul shrooms, which were way back there in the food. That I said we could make a magical drink out of. You take any bone. I used dwarf bones. Poor dwarfs. Took me a while to get all these bones. I'm joking. I'm creative. Just got them. Any type of bones, any Morgul shrooms, 3 like that, and water. And yeah, when you drink this, it inflicts damage when you drink it, but it restores some hunger and grants a strength boost. So yeah. Now, Athelas brew. It's just 6 Athelas plants like that, and it grants strength and regeneration, so it's actually not that bad. It doesn't make you drunk or anything. Yeah, like you get strength and regeneration. Let's go punch something while we're strong. Come on. Babies. Let's punch babies. Baby zombies, not real babies. But yeah. So it grants you strength and regeneration, so you can punch things really hard and regenerate. So yeah, now I'll show you the downsides to drinking. So when you drink something like wood elven wine, I don't know how you get that. I think you could just find it in their fortresses and stuff. But let's have some strong ale. Oh, there we go. Here comes the nausea. And I made the mistake of drinking this before battle. Yeah, that ended badly. It's raining. Go away. rain. But yeah, and you just keep drinking it and you get more and more nausea, I believe. Yep. Let's back up. I believe the worst one, though, surprisingly, or dropped, is the wood elven wine. You would have never thought that elves would drink, but they do. Yeah, I believe this one's the worst. See, 2 minutes of this? No, I just couldn't stand that. But of course, there's an easy fix. Get a mug of milk and and voila, you're fixed. So yeah. Next, we go on to magic and more. And here we have magic, of course, just rings and staff of Gandalf. Staff of Gandalf. Oh wait, these are crafted like that. Gold nuggets, silver ring, silver nuggets, which you get from silver ingots, and then mithril nuggets, which you get from mithril ingots. Now, the Gandalf one, it only causes damage to orcs. So, getting orcs, or Yorkai. I think it could be improved. How powerful it is. It's not too powerful, if you ask me. And it doesn't shoot fast enough. And I'm right-clicking on him, so you can read the chat. Yeah, the bottom one. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. That's what one of the orcs yells in the Lord of the Rings movies. One of the movies, I believe it's Return of the King, but I'm not sure. Next is orc bombs. So yeah, let's do a comparison of which is of the strongest things over in this blasting cave. Way over here through the rain. Ugh, I hate rain. So yeah, the explosion test cave. Let's go into here and test explosions. Redstone. I need a lever. So let's test normal. Run. Normal TNT explosive. See what that does. It's a little wimpy. Not the strongest. It's kind of wimpy. So now let's test the... Ooh, don't want to get that mixed up. Standard orc bomb. Which the orc bombs are, in Helm's Deep. When the wall gets exploded, I believe that's where the wall gets exploded. I don't know, I'm always messing this up. Oh, that was kind of wimpy too. So let's move on to orc bomb double strength and see what this does. Would be no fair doing it in dirt, so let's do it in stone. See how much damage this does. Clear. It's okay. But then, triple strength is amazingly powerful. Let's go back a little bit. Ah! This one is so strong. Look at that. And this is in stone. You use this in a tower to blow it up. It does a good job. It's really strong. Orc bomb triple strength. It's probably what they used to blow up Helm's Deep. So yeah, let's try it on dirt. Hi, skeleton. Yeah, that just is a little overpowered, if you ask me, but it's really fun. I like explosives. So yeah, that's the explosives. Now let's head back to the magical stuff. Oh, thank you, desert, for not raining. Hi, creeper. Now over here, there's a gold ring, and you may be thinking, where's the ring of power? Well, you have to make it, and by throwing it in there, and you get that little huge ring. I guess it's kind of like the ring falling onto your finger, but you have to actually like use blocks and get up inside of it. So I will be right back in I'll be right back in the next biome, or in Middle Earth. So be right back. Okay, goodbye. But I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And I'm back in the new biome. It looks like that there are, what's your name? Tell me. Some Rohans fighting off some orcs. Sounds fun. Yeah, we seem to be in Rohan territory. You always seem to spawn in Rohan areas. Or Gondor. Never spawn in Mordor, but that's probably a good thing. Let's see if we can find any of their buildings. Or, you know what? Why don't we just use these handy dandy spawners so we don't have to hunt down all the biomes. So yeah, I will show you all the different towers. Okay, let's start out with the first one I ever made, which is really quite awesome. You can find these in the Shire. Guess what they are? There's a watchtower, Rohan watchtower, I believe. Now they're in the Shire. Take a wild guess on what they are. Ding ding. You got it right. Oh, sorry. I mean to spawn you in the wall. Sorry. But they're hobbit holes. Yeah. And yeah, you get a little hill and a little hobbit hole inside. Spawn another one. And another one. And another one. Because hobbits like living really close to each other. Oh, they don't. They don't like that. But yeah, with these spawners you can get a little crazy. Yeah, I just made a hobbit mountain. Next let's spawn a hobbit tavern on top. So yeah, it's a little big for hobbits, but whoa, that's weird. But yeah, it just is a tavern. I like how they programmed this spawner though. They're really cool. We can have Perry. Oh, hey, no smoking at that young of an age. These are hobbits, as you may have guessed. And yeah, there's not really much to show about hobbits. They're hobbits. Hobbit picnic bench. They need to be able to have picnics. Yeah, it adds plates, food on them. Cool enough. Elven treehouse. These are fun. Come on. Oh yeah, these take a while to spawn. So this is an elven treehouse. Let's go up the extremely tall ladder. And we're up. And there's an elven bed. Oh, and there's an elf. And there's a chest. So yeah, food in it, arrows, everything an elf needs. You can. Then up at the very top, this is like those one yellow saplings, I was showing earlier, but Now let's have a Rohan mead hall so that these soldiers can drink. Voila. Reminds me somewhat of Bilbo Baggins' house in the movie. There's all these plates with meat. Mead. Arrow on an item frame. Another arrow. Neat, neat. Nice. I like it. Okay. Rohan Watchtower. Yeah, these are cool. I think they should make better watchtowers though. It's kind of ugly. I don't like it too much, but I think they should make like an actual tower watchtower. Hi, hi. Be careful where you point that, please. Let me out. Thank you. Next is a Rohan Barrow. It's just a lump of dirt. Oh wait, no, there's stuff inside. Oh gosh. What have I done? I spawned one of you dudes. What's your name? Do you talk? No, they don't talk. Cool, you can get coins and stuff out of there. You could use coins, I believe, to trade. A Rohan Barrow, just did that. Rohan Fortress, ah! These are fun. Yeah, maybe not the best, but quite a bit of Rohan soldiers. A little wall. A little defense. Get a bow and just... Cool enough. Now 9. Let's spawn in some bad guys and see what happens. The Yorick tent. Here's the tent. Yorick pickaxe on a saddle. Cool, cool. Now, let's see what the next things are. So I just did Yorick tent. Cool, cool. I like Gondor. Gondorian. So next would be a ruined Rohan Tower. Sorry, I didn't mean to. There you go. I believe it's just charred wood. Like it was kind of burned down by the York Eye. We need to build a beacon tower, obviously. But that's just, you know, the one tower that you can sneak up that Pippin, was it Merry or Pippin? I don't know. Pippin or Merry sneaks up to. Lights behind the dude's back. But in the movie, they're actually much bigger. Ooh, Gondor Fortress. These are cool. This is the kind of tower and fortress that I'm talking about. You know, they have chests and stuff. They're crafting tables, you know. Really a lot of stairs. And then there was, over in this floor, there was a bridge. I like that. Bridges are neat. Bridges are cool. I like them. And there's a guy inside of a beacon. I'm not sure that's the safest place to be, sir. Want me to light that for you? There you go. Aw, darn it, he came out. So now, a Gondor smithy, which is a blacksmith. Whoa, you're holding two things at once. That just sounded like really weird. Like, I don't know, that you're surprised that someone can hold two things. That just sounded like weird, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, lava. Oh, and here's one of the biomes that's like really dense forest. Next, Wood elf lookout platform. What's this look like? Oh, yeah, this. It's not the best. I mean, it's kind of cool, but yeah, I guess they could be cool. A wood elf house. I like these. And let's put the wood elf house on top of a wood on top of a tree. Yeah. Hello, wood elf. Oh, you can go downstairs into the middle of the tree. That's actually, there's a real tree trunk there. That's kind of cool. How I put it on top of a tree and how it did that. It's cool. Dwarven mine entrance. These are cool. I like them. So it looks kind of small, you know. Oops, I just spawned a secondary one on accident. So now there's a secondary one. Oh my. Well, that's a secondary dwarven mine kind of colliding. But yeah, this is a dwarven mine. On the sides there's all this stuff that for you to start a mine in, I guess you could. It's kind of fun. Next is a dwarven tower. These are also really fun. I blew one up. It's kind of glitchy. It does that weird thing, and then fwah. Looks kind of like a timer countdown, like 1 dwarf, 2 dwarf, 3 dwarf. And there's a huge tower. So yeah. Hello, Gimli. You look a little bit like Gimli. The wealth of the dwarves is surpassed by no other race. Well, yeah, that's because you guys mine non-stop and you have greedy kings. And then smog comes and kills you all, but that's another story. That movie hasn't even come out yet. Sorry. Stature you may have, but a fine beard you have not. I do not have a fine beard, that is true. My skin is made out of glass and emeralds, so of course I don't have a beard. Apparently I am burning down dwarf towers. I apparently don't like dwarfs very much. I mean. Oh, now I am on the Mordor Tower. Ooh, this one's awesome. I'll go far away to spawn it. Spawn it near these people. See how they react. These good guys. When all of a sudden this huge tower of evil. They don't care. But yeah, inside there's orcs. So yeah, that's orcs. This tower's quite... There's bombs. I'm going to set off their own bombs. Run, run, run. Run. Holy cow. Now we're at the top. They need to add the eye that's always watching you. That's so cool. I love this tower. It's just so awesome. Looks so cool. They just really need to add the Eye of Saruman. Now let's see what other things you can spawn in. This mod is really fun in creative. Oh, I have this one left, an orc tent. Hurry, quick. There's an orc tent. With orc steel in it. Cool. And that's Mordor rock right there. Whoa, lag. All these do cause a little bit of lag, actually. Quite a bit of lag. But yeah, this is such a fun mod. I believe that is all that I have to show. I mean, I went to the secondary biome. Not a whole lot more to show. I guess I could, I'll show off the rest of, like, spawn eggs and stuff. I'll show you a horse, yeah. Hi, horsey. No, I'll show you some real stuff, you know. Let's see some more hobbits. Let's see some orcs. Let's see some shire ponies. Let's see some wargs. Gondor soldier. Wait, Sauron? Whoa, Sauron! Holy cow, Sauron. Kill him, you can kill him! You're Sauron! Nice job. You look awesome. Summon your minions. Yeah, orcs. Let's see. Shire ponies. You need ponies, right? Wargs. Warg. Yeah, totally. Sorry, guys. Gondor soldiers. Yeah, Gondor's soldiers fight. Fight. I'm joking, it's no use. Sauron's against you. He took out an entire army. Didn't you see the movies? You didn't see your own movies? Are you kidding me? Whoa, apparently he had twin brothers. But that's enough messing around with those. Let's show you some more. A hobbit drunkard. Spawn elf. Spawn hobbit bartender and a drunk hobbit. And an elf warrior. And an orc bombardier. That's the bombers. Orc trader, cool, cool. Orc archer, cool. Gondor runes wraith. That was the one skeleton dude that I fought. Blacksmith of Gondor. They kind of fight, so. Elf.
Dagahorn!
Yep.
Dagahorn!
That's a drunk hobbit. Elf warrior. Shoot him. Come on, you can do it, elf warrior. Don't mind the elf bomber. They have extremely strong armor, so good luck, orc. Let's see, orc trader. Awesome. Oh, and his sword is glowing blue. That's one awesome thing. You have orcs and stuff around, and like an elven sword. It glows. Orc trader did one of those. Orc archer. So yeah, it's just an orc. A ruins wraith. Fight. Fight to the death. Blacksmith of Gondor. Attack. Save your country. Or from all these archers that must have dug tunnels underneath, and you're gonna die. You're failing miserably.
Dagahorn! Dagahorn!
It's amazing how the elf warriors have weapons instead of the normal elf.
Dagahorn!
That's pretty neat. Fun mod. And I'm just kind of messing around, so I'm not going to go through all these. Let's do an elf war to see what that does.
Dagahorn!
Elf lords, attack! I don't think they're naturally aggressive to orcs. Why are they attacking? Oh, they are. Oh, hey, that one's on a horse. Whoa. Sauron, you are overpowered, dude, but that's awesome because you're Sauron. Yeah, I get so easily distracted in this game. Mirkwood spiders. These are kind of fun. They're just like random little spiders. They attack hobbits. I know that. And, wood elf, cool. But yeah, after I spawn this, I'm gonna be done. Okay. You can fight Sauron. I think he... Oh, I didn't really show off Sauron's staff, did I? I should have showed that in Magic. But that's somewhere in here. I know, Sauron. I saw Sauron's staff. How do you spell Sauron? I don't know. Yep, Mace of Sauron. I knew I saw it. But yeah, you just hold down the right click and it does that little attack thingy. It only works against good guys, I believe. So, yeah. I'll show you trolls and Olog High. Show you what they look like. Yeah, those are trolls. These are Olog Highs. They're bad guys. You'd find them in Mordor. They're kind of scary. These trolls are just kind of useless. So. You know, the only problem with good guys is they don't have big, evil, scary guys like that. Like trolls on their side. That's what they need. They need cave trolls that are brainwashed so that they're good. Well, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. If so, the likes are appreciated. Although if you didn't like it, leave a comment for what you think I should improve. Leave a comment for what mod review you'd like to see next, or anything like that. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section. If you have anything to say, please leave it in the comment section. Yeah, if you want to download this mod for yourself, you can just Google Lord of the Rings mod and it'll come up with it. Or you can click the link that I will leave in the description. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for not uploading for the past 2 weeks or so. More than that, maybe. I don't know. I have been working on this mod review. It's extremely extensive, huge. I had to mess around with it a lot because I was, like, addicted to it. It's a really fun mod. That's why I think you should download it. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed all the stuff that I already said, and goodbye. I will see you next time.